Alright, so I actually recorded this morning and I didn't like it, so I'm redoing it again. But I'm glad I am because we got our promotional materials in today. So this is going to start going out to some of the local game shops. We're going to try to get some attention that way. It's really exciting. They turned out really nicely. So today, I wanted to talk about the Nathari, which are these. This is a group of Liran that are from the region of Uru'Kaz, which is to the southwest of Chancelmere. Uh, Uru'Kaz is a region I haven't really talked about much, and it's because there's not a whole lot there. The region isn't really like settled by anybody. The closest is a group of Werg, which are like ogres, kind of. That they're the Blood Fist clan, and they kind of dominate out there, but they have it's not really a civilization as much. They're just these wandering tribes that will attack whoever comes into their territory. Occasionally they'll organize, rarely, and they'll also attack and try to push their way into Chancelmere. So there's one cool thing about it is there's an actual kingdom called Jaeger Ike that exists only because of this Blood Fist clan. Jaeger Ike was founded because the Empire saw the threat that they posed in the area. They basically said, anyone who's willing to go and capture a region within that will provide a buffer between Chancelmere and Uru'Kaz, anybody who goes there will create a kingdom, and you can that kingdom can become your own. A group of adventurers, heroes, call them what you will, went out there and they managed to do it. They fought their way through the Blood Fist clan until they had kind of subjugated a region, and that region became Jaeger Ike. So now there is a kingdom there that kind of serves as a buffer. I guess that's a little irrelevant to today's discussion, but it does tell you kind of where the Nathari come from. Nathari are like they're masters of dark enchantment and illusion magic. They're very bewitching creatures. They're just super skilled at like illusions and stuff. They're like raiders, and they specialize in hit and run tactics. So they'll go out and find a settlement, say the Blood Fist clan, or there's some others in another area that I won't get into, but I think I've mentioned the Zephyr people. So they'll go and they'll raid them. Then they go back to where they came from really quickly. And like in Uru'Kaz, there might be this chasm, this winding chasm, and they're running between rocks and stuff, and like the Blood Fist are chasing them, and they just disappear, and the Blood Fist can't find them. Well, what's happened is they've run through that cavern. They've run through that chasm, and they slip into like through an illusionary wall, or there's a device and they know that there's like a secret door, so they go up and they just open it really quickly, slip inside and close it back, and that's how they manage to it almost feels like they're ghosts to their opponents, because they come in and they hit so fast, and then they take what they need and then they disappear. And so it's almost like you're getting attacked by something that's not even real. It moves so quickly in and out of the fight. Really, really interesting race in that sense. Generally, they're going to be like they have dark, dark skin. So here's what you can think of the Nathari as. The Lirans, you kind of think of them as elves, right? The Nathari, think of them as dark elves, and that'll help kind of capture who they are. Usually it's dark skin. They'll have gray undertones, maybe, or bluish undertones in their skin. They've got big eyes. I mean, for the size of their faces, their eyes are large. They're not, they're more like, just large eyes. They generally are blue or silver, gray, sometimes red. The Nathari of Uru'Kaz generally will be wearing like a dark iron plate, because that's the kind of roles that you're going to be playing when you play the Nathari. It's probably going to be dark plate armor, chain armor sometimes. It'll often be set with there'll be settings that maybe are silver ornamentation on the armor. They'll have often scarlet decoration, in the armor as well, and they'll commonly have a scarlet hourglass somewhere, maybe on their something slung over their shoulder, like a sash, that has it's black, and then has the hourglass in it. It's a symbol of their queen, Belazel. Then they the Nathari character, if you're playing a Nathari, you're gonna have to stay kind of on the fringes of society. You might be able to get into a town if there are underground ways to get there, and kind of, but you'll be in the shady districts where there's not really a presence of the police, because you would probably be killed on sight until you've proven that you're trustworthy to these people, and that can be very difficult. So generally, unless you've really done something to prove yourself, you're going to be kind of adventuring mostly and interacting with the locals mostly in places where the lightness doesn't necessarily shine, if that makes sense. You really, like I was talking about with the Dwarodar, you really got to be careful if you're playing a Nathari, because there's gonna be conflict with the players if you're playing in a good campaign. If you go into a town, you'll probably be killed. So those sorts of things. If you're not killed, you'll probably be thrown into prison, and have fun with that, I guess. Anyway, tangents, rambling, background noises. I'm sure it's great. I'm sure you guys laugh a lot at these. So anyway, got a playtest scheduled for Friday evening. Got another one scheduled for the 23rd. And I'm really excited about both. This is really coming along, and I'm really impressed. Some really cool ideas coming down the line. This is going to be good. This is going to be something like a game that really changes things in some amazing ways. So I hope you're excited. I am. And if you like the video, like, share, subscribe, show people, it's cool. We're pretty excited about it. I'm going to be... I think I'm probably going to be starting the profession videos next, so that'll be cool. It'll give you some idea of what to look forward to, and you can think about what kind of characters you want to play after that. So have a great evening, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.